Tucson, Arizona, where it's a gorgeous November day. This is the final match of the final regular season of Pac-12 volleyball. It's ASU. What an incredible season. They go to toe-to-toe. Territorial Cup matchup against Arizona here at McHale. And look, you can throw the record out the window, they say, but ASU is tough. They are decidedly the favorites in this matchup. Hi there, folks. Welcome back on campus. My name is Darren Sutton, and it starts with the head coach at ASU, J.J. Van Niel. Remember, last year they won just 13 times. Should they win today, they will double that win total. So many positives to talk about, matching that school record against the top 5 teams. Look, they swept Stanford just a couple of weeks ago, and 4 of the 5 Pac-12 weekly honors have gone to the highlight show. Marta Levinska. She's so important for this team. The senior out of Riga, Latvia, here's how important. In her last 6 matches, she has had 20 or more kills 5 times. Player of the year, maybe. It's either USC's Skylar Fields, it's Stanford's Kendall Kipp. A lot of people leaning towards this star, Marta Levinska. She hits 350, 5 kills per set. She's upped her block game a ton, just shy of 70 blocks. Consistency is the key for Marta Levinska. On the other side, we celebrate a senior from Guadalajara in Mexico, Sofia Maldonado Diaz. This is her 121st career match. She will go past 1,400 kills. She will go past 150 career aces. Remember, she started her journey as the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. It's a season in which she had 400 kills and 250 digs. She is so important to this program as Charita Stubbs turns to a younger team and rebuilds into the future. Really honored to have her on her team for so many impactful years. Team want to come back to starting and all the action. Bragging rights. Oh, it's on display. Should be a fun one. We'll have it all for you in a moment. On display for you.
I'm Bobby Hurley, head coach of Arizona State men's basketball, and you're watching Pac-12 Arizona.
Finding life beyond Earth is no longer a dream. It's a discovery that will likely be made during our lifetime, and it will change everything. We are home to over 100 explorer scientists. Our purpose is singular: to understand the origins and prevalence of life and intelligence in the universe, so that we might lay the framework for humanity's next steps to the stars. We are the SETI Institute.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna earn it.
All right, away we go. One is tuning up for the NCAA tournament. One looking to be a spoiler and build towards next year. You can remember your last match when you head into training if you're Charita Stubbs and Arizona. And a legendary player for the Wildcats, obviously. So much impact. First player in history of this program to have 300 kills, 300 digs, and 100 blocks in a season. These are her stars today with Maldonado Diaz, Hodge, Briggs, Elena Johnson, Anna Heath, who's really stepped into the role of setter. It's Ray and Gallus, who was honored on Senior Day. And it's good to see Dave Rubio, the legendary coach, right there mentoring her. J.J. Van Niel, his first year as head coach. Both of these coaches' first year. Jelly Sear wants to be more a part of everything. She really wants to be feared. It's Levinska, it's Claire Jeter, a great blocker, as is Maddie McLaughlin. Shannon Shields is a multiple threat setter. Sadiska and Schroll, a great libero. Schroll really, after transferring from Loyola Marymount, a lot of impact. Van Niel's a big story, though. Remember, he inherited 9 players. 9 players on a team that won 13 times last year. If they win today, they will win for the 26th time. You just can't look away from that being a part of the story. Let's wrap up Pac-12 history in the sport of volleyball. Honored to be on this call for the final match in the history of this conference in regular season play. As we get going underway, Haven Ray starts it with the serve. Sear is blocked at the net. Great decision, though, by Claire Jeter, who follows it right up, picks up the kill. Jeter, 176 kills on the year. She's from Missouri City, Texas. She has opted to return, and she will come back along with Mary Schroll. We'll tell you more about that for a fifth year. The daughter of Rachel and Zach. They will get her back. An important defensive player who obviously helps offensively as well. Big swing and a kill for the legend, Sofia Maldonado Diaz. That's 384 kills on the year, about 3.3 per set. She's fourth all-time in this program in aces. We'll see her serve in a bit. Joy Gallus, family is here from Truckee, California, honored on Senior Day. As Joy starts it with the serve. Jeter with the dink, pancake. Gallus leaves her feet, beautiful play. Dug out nicely on the backside. Little dink on over to the other side by Shields. It's right there and right off the shins. And a kill for Jalen Hodge from Basha High School. Back in 2019 was the Gatorade Player of the Year. Won a state championship at Basha. And for Hodge, it's been a year that has moved her past 300 kills. Gallus hoping to go on a run as we just get started here. Habello, the Brazilian, with a big swing and a kill. She'll be important, the outside hitter, as they head into postseason play. She's had some big matches, had 9 kills, hit 381 in an upset, a sweep of Stanford. They didn't just beat Stanford, they swept them at home. And Abello, a big contributor in that one. It's been a big part of the story. And Ace, a beautiful serve across the other side. Jeter. This is a program that, admittedly so, when you talk to J.J. Van Niel, we need to serve better. Well, he's gotten that. Look, for comparison's sake, they get 2 aces per set. That's number 1 in the conference ASU. Arizona, 1.3 aces per set. It's a big part of their offense, their service game. Van Niel focused on it from the get-go. Hammer. And dug out nicely. And a hammer. Attempted dig, I should say. Elena Johnson, you can give her the kill. I thought they had dug it out for just a moment. Beautiful swing for Johnson. The great middle blocker still does have 139 kills this year. AJ out of Worthington, Ohio. Handed back the other way. And again, an ace machine that time. A service error from Maldonado Diaz. 42 service errors this year to go along with 30 aces. Swiss Army knife, Shannon Fields does so much well, including serves. She's got 36 aces on the year. Beautiful back set. And it is crushed by Elena Johnson. Anna Heath set her up very nicely. Heath over 1,000 assists on the year. They talk about within the top 7 in this conference in assists. Good communication there. Johnson with the kill. Johnson had a couple of kills. Didn't have a single block in the 3-set loss to ASU earlier this year. Love to have a bigger game in this one today. Levinska starts stacking them up. There's a kill for Marta Levinska. That's her first. Marta, 2 years running as a prep player, was the best player in all of Latvia. 2018, 2019. And more than 1,000 kills, did amazing things. She has more than 500 kills this year. Whoa, what a tough serve. And an ace. That's a pair of aces. That's their average. And we're just getting started. Jillian Neal, because of this serve, has earned playing time. Nudged her way into the rotation. And it's great to see for the freshmen who will play a bigger role in years to come. Up the attack line. That's a big swing and a crush from Maldonado Diaz. Played for the Mexican national team, the U18 and U20 Mexican national team. Just snuck it inside that back line to dangerous and well-rounded Jelly Sear. Pretty play that time, for sure. control to serve. That swing deep. Thought she might have gotten hands, but didn't. Jordan Wilson has been an impact player since transferring from USC. Well, Wilson with a miss hit this time, and they expect more out of her. Just her sophomore year. Came back home from Hamilton High School in Gilbert. And a service error that time, the first for ASU. 8-6 is the number. Well, there have been some incredible wins for ASU this year. We talked about sweeping Stanford at home, sweeping Oregon on the road. Stunners. I mean, it's one thing if you start off hot, and boy, did they ever. They started 14-0, but then they started serving notice to where it went from a Pac-12 story, as Levinska runs into hands, to a national story. Marta again. Wonderful wall put up defensively by the Wildcats. That sets up the kill from Maldonado Diaz. This doesn't happen without the strong defense up front. Briggs was there time and time again, and then a nice job shifting it over with the big swing by the veteran. Mary Ellen Medgar, her family, her parents are in attendance. Daniela and Leonardo, her siblings, family in attendance to celebrate her on senior day. Anna Heath will start it. The Texan with the serve. Claire Jeter comes up with a pair of kills now to get things going. And an ace on her resume as well. J.J. Van Niel talks so much about why he chose ASU. Wonderful opportunity. Gives a ton of credit as that one just a little bit deep outside the back line. Obviously, Van Niel gives a ton of credit to Kevin Hembley. He served as his assistant coach. We talked about the relationship piece, the communication. He said, I give Brad a lot of credit for that. It was there, and she took it. And she does it so often, Shannon Shields. So we talk about Shields and the fearlessness. She's been encouraged by Van Niel to play that way. He talked about culture on week 1. He said, I have 9 kids returning. I didn't recruit them. I recruited Shannon at Utah, but then I got to know them. He said they've been good from day 1. Makes me, my players, want to work harder. And that's a credit to these athletes. But when you return 9 as Jeter picks up the kill, and those 9 double the win total should they win today, it says something about the coach and the way he was able to flip the script. Glad to have you with us as we head deep into the holiday season. ASU wants to head deep into the NCAA tournament.
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this.
Loan Falcons!
There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. Go to OnDeck.com, and if approved, get your funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
He hits his mark center stage and is crushed by a baby grand piano.
You're replacing me?
Customize and save with Liberty Bibbity.
He doesn't even have a mustache. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Mental health is extremely important. We often think about the health of our bodies.
Being a full-time student, a full-time athlete, if your mind's not there, then your body won't follow.
You can play the game for a certain amount of time, but you have your mental health for the rest of your life.
Being able to know what you're feeling and being in tune with that is kind of really important to mental health.
I think that there's a misconception that it's tough to internalize and keep things to yourself, but what's really tough is having real conversations.
Please reach out to somebody. Somebody is there to help you. Everyone's got your best interest in mind.
I think people underestimate how important it is to have people around you when you're growing.
Don't be afraid to, check in on your teammates, even the silly ones that are always in a good mood. You never know what they're going through.
It's important to, just every once in a while take a step back.
That's why for me, meditation is one of the most important things.
I'm a big fisherman. I go fishing when I'm back at home.
You always need time away from football to focus on yourself because we're way more than athletes. We've been here for more than 36 years, at the forefront of a quest that many consider science fiction. To understand the prevalence of life in the universe, Because the discovery of life beyond Earth will lay the framework for humanity's next steps to the stars. We are the SETI Institute.
Aaron Sutton and our Pac-12 Network production team, glad to have you back on campus. This series all time has been leaned just a little bit toward the Arizona side, though the Sun Devils have had some recent success in this rivalry. Hands there, Jeter next to Jelly Sear that time. They get back together again. Shields makes a choice, and it's a good one. A couple of matches ago, she had 8 kills, did the setter Shannon Shields. It was a career best against Oregon State. In that same match, Shields here with that quick decision. Created a bit of a campfire there. Everyone gathered around her quick dump. There's one there that worked out very nicely. Anything you can do, I can do at least as well. A dink for a kill. Floating in there, picking up the kill, Jordan Wilson. She had 8 kills, hit just 083 in the 3-set loss to sweep at ASU earlier this year. She had a 22-kill match against Washington State as well. Ray starts it with the serve. Shields with yet another kill. So that gives her 3, as many as any of her teammates. You've got a middle blocker in Jeter with 3 kills. You've got a setter in Shields with 3 kills to go along with 5 assists. And that kind of speaks to the diversity of this team. They have a system, and they play it very well. But the selflessness and the willingness and the court vision to help out other parts of the court's incredible. Boy, huge swing. Nice job defensively. They'll have to get it over here, and Schroll will do so. Block at the net, ASU. Cabello, Jeter with a roof right back down to the hardwood. The block game is there, certainly, for ASU. 2.3 blocks per set in comparison to their opponents, 1.5 per set. Great anticipation watching that one sail deep. Great choice made by Haven Ray. 15-9 the number. Out of the gates, ASU hot. Hitting 600. Not a single error at this point. Not a single attack error. It's early. Habello off the hands as that one sails wide. 16-9. What a great story Roberta Habello has been for this team. During the pandemic, travel, Brazilian, was very difficult. A lot of time away from family where others that were more local were able to get close, get safe. She really had to grow up fast. Pretty kill by the setter. Seeing on the other side what Shields is doing. Anna Heath, who, by the way, has 40 kills this year to go along with those 1,000-plus assists. 7 times she has assisted 40 or more times. The sophomore out of Murphy, Texas. Sophia with the serve. Shields, big back set to the lefty. Levinska dug out nicely. McLaughlin in at middle blocker now as well. Number 25 in that gold jersey. Marta, hammer. Levinska with the kill. 9 times she has had 20 or more kills this year. 5 of her last 6 matches. And it's butter. I mean, it really is butter to watch she and Shields work together. They're about to be challenged. Understanding this conference and how strong this conference is when you take on a Stanford, when you take on an Oregon, even a UCLA that has kind of hit the reset button a little bit this week, quite honestly. You're playing NCAA tournament caliber teams, but it's about to get more challenging. And a lot more challenging. So they'll all know their fate, meaning the ASUs and the rest of this conference. The selection show, Sunday, 3 o'clock, 64-team field, 32 conference champs, top 4 seeds in each region host. Obviously, ASU, if facilities cooperate, and that has to be considered, would love to be a host team. The unofficial RPI has them still hanging in that 18 spot. This is before all the action started this week. Stanford, unofficially, drops just 1. Oregon, They hang around the similar spot as well. They were victorious today, by the way, in a sweep over Oregon State. And you start kind of drawing the line on who's in, who has an opportunity. I know UCLA has really experienced the big bounce. You'll see that tomorrow when, in all likelihood, with their 2-0 week, they will find themselves in. But again, hey, by the way, some automatic qualifiers today. Florida State in at the ACC. They swept Notre Dame. Creighton in at the Big East. They swept St. John's. Kentucky, their 7th straight SEC title with the sweep of Florida. One automatic bid to be handed out. It's the Big West. It's either Long Beach State or Hawaii. The lone automatic bid yet to be handed out today. They play in just a little bit. Here in Tucson, Shannon Shields. By the way, she is from Phoenix. So she has spent this time at home from Xavier College Prep there in town. Went to Louisville initially and then transferred back home. It's a Shields thrill to see family and friends around her as that one sails wide. 18-10 ASU on top. Shannon to serve it again. Gabrielle and Patrick, her parents. There's the ace, the magic ace. And that is 3 now for ASU. Such a point of pride for this team. It will be a difference maker. This time serves it deep. Crushed it, Sofia Maldonado Diaz with the kill. She had 17 kills and 7 digs against ASU earlier this year. So many magical moments with this program. The Pac-12 Freshman of the Year in 21 and 22, an all Pac-12 performer. One would imagine she'll have that opportunity again this year. Abello with the net touch that time. 19-12. Chance to see Jalen Hodge serve. She had 10 kills, hit .391 with 4 digs at ASU earlier this year. Well, had a great match against Colorado at 16 kills, 14 digs, and she digs that one out. And a win, by the way. Harder to come by this year. What beautiful dig on the backside. Abello, they're waiting on her. Schroll leaves her feet. That swing a little bit too strong as that one's beyond the back line. And out Jordan Wilson. Wilson, 22 kills. Hit 300, just a tick under 300 back in September against Washington State when she played at Hamilton. She was a 6A Player of the Year in 2020. Won a state championship in 2022. Beautiful job by Jelly Sear slowing things down. Playing some backyard volleyball, it's kept alive. Like at the family picnic. You remember those matchups. Fingertips and diving. And in the end, it's a setter that picks up the kill. You would never call this pretty, but you would call it inventive. And the amount of times that these athletes have played casual and the amount of instincts that they have earned through the years, that's what makes a play like that special. Kenzie Shainhart, the freshman from Gilbert, Arizona. Kenzie with the ace. That's her 8th ace of the year. She had a couple of aces earlier this year against Alabama State in the win. 2014, looking to go on a run. Levinska stops that cold. The daughter of Venita and Gunters. And the sister of Carlos, her brother. Some magical moments this year for the Pac-12 all-freshman performer who has been 2 times all Pac-12. Could be the player of the year this year. 21-14. Jelly Sear. The advanced metrics have loved her all year long. She passes at such a high level. Just about to 300 kills, though, and she wants to be feared. She wants to be scouted for. And for Sear, that's a couple of kills. She's got 8 digs as well. A bunch of double-doubles in a row. Sear, Jeter, ready that time. I mean, clearly ready. Nicole Briggs, the junior, was thwarted in her efforts. The block game has showed up a bit for ASU. Handful of points, that's a couple of blocks. Schroll with the ace. That is 4 aces. And that, the flex for ASU, is here in their final match of the season. 24-14. Set number 1 point. Schroll's got 41 aces now this year. What a difficult serve to get going, you could see. They just have to dump it over. Levinska. Thought she might have gotten hands. Did not. Let's see if they take a look at it, and they may. They are going to challenge and take another look. The entire team, obviously, on the hardwood, thinking that got hands, but it could have been a good sell job. The video will show us, absolutely show us, if in fact. Ronald Pelham is referee number 1. Kylene Nichols on the other side is referee number 2. Matt Hudson and Andres Lopez are line judges, each team with a couple of challenges to start. If you win it, you keep it. And then if there is a 5th, as they race to 15, 1 challenge is added for that 5th set. We'll give you a couple of looks. They have multiple looks and even more beyond us with locked off cameras on the other side as well. Let's see. So if it happened, looking and seeing right. Yeah, it looked like it would be, if it did happen, that left hand. Looking at that left hand. Great effort, by the way. Is it Journey Tucker? Excited to see Journey play more and more as the years go by. Be the left hand of Journey Tucker. Again, additional cameras locked off throughout this building add to the looks that they have on the other side as Kylene continues to get the best look she can. Make sure that she gets it right. We were talking about that last automatic bid in the Big West. It's up in the air between Long Beach State and Hawaii. Some fun programs coming to dance, though. Grand Canyon within state will be coming into the tournament. A West Coast team in Pepperdine is in an automatic bid. Also out west, Fresno State. Of course, Stanford, the champions again. 21st in the final year of the Pac-12. 21st title for Stanford. Call stands. So 24-15. Coach Stubbs, from 97 to 2005, an assistant, a head coach at NC State, then came home again. A decade as an associate head coach before moving in and starting to build her program here. Excited to see what the future holds for Arizona. What a great decision by the well-rounded athlete, Sofia Maldonado Diaz. Athletes that can slow the sport down like that. As she stood up in front of Sear, and once it was knocked free, she became from the blocker to the outside hitter that she plays. An ace. 24-17. Set point number 4. Anna Heath. Shields sets Levinska. There's an answer at the net. Jordan Wilson. 20th block of the year. Little momentum inside of this building. Great attendance here on a holiday weekend. Solo block. Nice little run. Set point number 5 as Heath sends it over. Shields tries Levinska again and again. At the net is Jordan Wilson. 24-19, JJ with the timeout. A 5-0 scoring run for Arizona. They want to put up a fight. They'd love to be a spoiler.
Parenting is hard. Technology can make it harder. The Family Media Plan developed by the American Academy of Pediatrics helps make it easier. Go to healthychildren.org/media plan today to create the media plan that's right for your family. Healthychildren.org/media plan is an easy-to-use tool that will help your family set media priorities and create healthy digital habits in line with your family's values. Raising kids in the age of screens is easier when you have a plan. Go to healthychildren.org/media plan and make your plan today.
Kevin, where are you? Kevin! Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. You know, I can't believe you lost another Kevin. It's a holiday tradition. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
There are many reasons why we play. They sew themselves into the fabric of your spirit, giving you something to root for. And it's here where passion has purpose.
Crowd having fun in-house because they just announced the final. Arizona 59, ASU 23 up in Tempe on the gridiron. This is the Territorial Cup matchup. Arizona State winning 5 of the last 7 with Arizona with a +8 in the all-time lead. Football today goes to the Wildcats. Their dynamic year continues. This has been a fun little run. It's a 5-0 scoring run for Arizona. They got to get it over. They'd love to make it 6. Let's see if they can. Got to get it over one more time. Let's see how the Devils set up. It's Shields, it's Jeter. Set 1 goes to the Sun Devils. Looking to win for the 26th time this season. ASU in a rivalry match gets a little bit of pushback with the nice little 5-0 run from their rivals, the Arizona Wildcats. Inevitably, they win the first set.
Build the bowl yourself. What could go wrong?
Some things are better left to a professional,
It dried so fast.
like when it comes to finding financial advisors. So leave it to Smart Asset to find them for you. Take the free quiz at smartasset.com. Then you'll be matched with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors. To get started, take the Advisor Match Quiz now at smartasset.com.
Terrific.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Being an ally for me is supporting people in whatever makes them happy. As long as somebody's choices aren't infringing on your rights, I don't think you should ever have a say in how they feel and how they live their lives. And allowing people to be themselves is something that's really important for me.
The LGBTQIA initiative is extremely important to me because not only am I a member of it, it's something that I identify with. I do believe that people should have the right to love who they want to love and to be their true and authentic selves. That's something I want to live by, and that's something that I think everybody should have the right to live by.
Pac-12 Our Stories takes you behind the curtain to bring you the most compelling and emotional stories from the Conference of Champions. Watch the latest episode anytime on Pac-12 Now.
Beautiful November day here on campus. Outside, temperatures in the 70s. A lot of these folks were talking about eating Thanksgiving in their backyard or out front, not having to shelter inside. Speaking of sheltering inside, no one doing that around this conference when you talk about football. Look at that Washington State-Washington game as that one moves late. I mean, very late into the fourth. Tied at 21. Notre Dame and Stanford off to a fun start there, 7-3. That game obviously in the Bay Area. We've got Cal and UCLA. Big day for the Wildcats. They improved to 9-3, 7-2 within conference play. And Utah beats Colorado 23-17. Around the Pac-12, the action today. Take a peek at what is going on in the volleyball world throughout this match as well. Nothing dramatically impacted this week except for the fact that UCLA really made a statement with a 2-0 week, including, after a slower start to the year, including a win over USC. And you will see a major jump in their RPI tomorrow. And let's see if, in fact, this week might have played them into the tournament with a rich history, certainly. J.J. Van Niel and his team, they're in. That's a given. They'd love to, if facilities cooperate, host. Only time will tell. You can imagine when you built out all your plans, if you're ASU, that you weren't planning on with the way things had gone the last couple of years for volleyball, an NCAA tournament. That swing wide off the hand and just out. ASU gets started, and they hand it over to Jelly Sear with the serve. 36 aces coming in. Sear with really tough serve, as does just about everyone. Kill that time for Marta Levinska. That's 4 for Levinska. They've set her a bunch. That's her 13th total swing. And she's got 4 kills, 3 miscues, hitting 077. Very early, though. She'll get to where she's chasing those 20 kills, unless it's a sweep. Such a well-rounded team with players like Habello. Habello with the kill that time, as we were just talking about. Simone and Jorge, her parents. Roberta had 7 kills and 5 digs in the win over Arizona. Earlier this year, it was a sweep. We talked about how big she was over Stanford. Huge against Oregon in that win as well. Executed nicely. Jalen Hodge, the senior. Some moments this year for the All Pac-12 performer last year. She had 19 kills, 9 digs against Miami early. 15 and 13 against Davis. That short set, beautiful short set, and it's a trademark with Shields and Jeter. At times Sabello, at times McLaughlin. Watch the height of this set from Shields. It's with intent, shorter, quicker, boom, hammer. And so Claire will start it with the serve, sneaks it over. Oh, beautiful, a great decision by Anna Heath with the kill. She's got a fun family relative, does Heath. UFC star Colton England, who's a lightweight in mixed martial arts. She is proud of that rough decision. A quick kill on the other side. Anna, the daughter of Allison and Will. Abello sees an opening, dug out beautifully on the other side. Joust at the net. And it goes Arizona's way. 4-3 the number. Just got 12 aces this year. Shields saw that as her best option. This time she backsets the star, who crushes it inside that back line. Starting to stack up those kills now. That's 5 for Marta. Marta playing a little bit for the Player of the Year honor, certainly. Skylar Fields, 21 kills, a couple of blocks. Yesterday in that match against UCLA. That swing wide. And it's 6-3 ASU on top. ASU hitting .368 to start things. They have really upped that number this year. Improve the serve and increase the cleanliness of that number. Beautiful kill by Maldonado Diaz. Great effort by Mary Schroll. Schroll's been fun to watch this year, the transfer from Loyola Marymount. Maldonado Diaz in her final match in an Arizona uniform, having a good one. She's got 6 kills. She's hitting .500. She's got 3 digs and an assist as well. Marta, great effort to dig that one out by Schoenhert. Off the hands, and another kill. There's Schoenhert, I should say, a moment ago. Beautiful pancake, Kenzie. Played beach volleyball in high school, was excellent. Both indoors and outdoors. Sophia digs out a pretty one. Into the hands, big swing with confidence. The kill, Jordan Wilson. Mia and Herman, her parents. The Arizona Storm prep player when she played travel volleyball, the elite program, AZ Storm. Abello, there was an answer. And so she tries to sneak it over the hands that time. The Cats right back at you. Great shot of the bench. Good energy, great reaction. So Sydney Vanek over there jumping numero uno. And we will step aside. 7-6 the number here on campus at McHale in Tucson. Building, always building. Jarita Stubbs, their program, a 4-0 scoring run. Now that a 5-0 run in set number 1. This is a program that was born in 1974. Into the NCAA tournament 29 times. They want to go back there again next year. McLaughlin with the kill. Evens things up at 7. And that's how they're building with, especially players like Journey Tucker. You'll see her name called a lot more in the future. Journey is out there now, an important player from Buckeye, Arizona. Just a freshman. But those 29 times, they went from 13 through 16. The last time they went was back in 2018. Back in 2016, they played their way deep to the Sweet 16. As a matter of fact, in 01, they were a Final Four program. Block of the net. There's those 2 names we're talking about again. Jordan Wilson, just a sophomore. Journey Tucker, just a freshman. There's where the future is bright. Look at that athleticism and a beautiful play against the big swing of what may be the Conference Player of the Year. Oh, you bet they're building around Tucker. And a tough serve like that one. Another talented sophomore. And Anna Heath. Schroll dumps it all the way over, sets it up nicely for the kill. It's Jordan Wilson, and it's 9-7. 1-6 of the last 7 points. Heath again to serve. 55 assists and 4 kills in the win over Colorado this year. Boy, a tough serve that was. Shields ready for it. Schroll will set Levinska. Levinska's swing deep. 10-7 Arizona. And he will challenge to that got hands. We will see if, in fact, JJ wins this one. Lost his first. He'll retain it if he spends it and it's correct. Challenging a touch. ASU opened the season 14-0. That played them into Pac-12 play. Boy, tough to see there. Yeah, hard to see something definitive from our angles. This may be quicker than we thought. Let's see. Ah, they got it. They had an angle that we didn't have. The call is reversed. The touch. Point ASU. Point ASU, so that turns things. Let's see if they can go on a bit of a run. So 9-8. 9-8 is the score. That ends a 3-0 scoring run. And had won 6 of their last 7 points. Mary Schroll, daughter of Tiffany and Scott, with the serve. Maldonado Diaz. Swing and has that one settle wide. 9-9 to pull even. Sophia was an incredible soccer player in high school, too. How could you imagine her in a lot of places on the field? A striker. Be an excellent midfielder, ability to pass with her athleticism, block at the net by ASU. What a legacy she has left behind at this program. More than 1,400 kills, nearly 1,700 total points. Gets a swing at it. And that one right off the heel of the hand, and it's deep. 11-9 the number. Earlier this year, she had a match in which she had 24 kills against North Carolina and a 5-setter. She had a 6-ace match last year against USC, did Maldonado Diaz. Bam! Wow! Indefensible by Schroll as Jalen Hodge with the kill. She had 31 total kills in wins combined between Utah and Colorado. Wow, from that attack line. That's from about 9 feet with a massive swing. That's another athlete that they will miss. Jelly Sear, right back at you, unable to dig it out on the other side is Haven Ray. For Jelly, that's her 3rd kill. But that goes along with 8 digs and a couple of blocks, the well-rounded player. Levinska with a tough serve. Net violation, ASU. Arizona with a point that time. 12-11. Gallus will serve it. Joy was actually born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, though she grew up in Truckee, California, went to Tahoe Truckee High School, as it's a service error that time. Both these programs have been pretty clean from the service line. 2 service errors apiece. And as I say that, back to back. So 5 total service errors, 3 for ASU. ASU on the match hitting 340. Arizona 182. ASU hits 288 this year in a much improved season in hitting percentage. Great effort to attempt to thwart Habello, but in the end, it's a kill. Roberta with her 4th kill. It's been the scoring really shared as far as the offense. Levinska with 6. Jeter with 5 kills. Habello with 4. Shields and Sear each with 3. Hodge has had some incredible kills. And there's another one.
Oh, you got challenge? Can we get a challenge?
Hodge will serve it now. Queen Creek, Arizona. Southeast of Phoenix.
That ball's coming for his hand.
Abello. There's some help right behind her. Great effort by Gallus. Sets up the kill. Sophia crushes it. Gallus with a nice play here. This doesn't happen. And a beautiful back set. Maldonado Diaz swings that right hammer and knocks it home. 14 apiece. Fun second set. McLaughlin runs into a wall in front of her. And Lena Johnson was there.
Yeah, hit it backwards.
Great recovery. Playing now. They're starting to put together a nice rally. Abello, block at the net. Johnson, Heat with the roof. Great anticipation. Love the reaction. 15-14. Shields. Fortunate there. She set Levinska. That came up just a little bit short. Just a quick punch to knock it over. 15 apiece. For Marta, though, that's 7 kills. The two stars coming in offensively anyway. Maldonado Diaz and Levinska each with 7 kills. Maldonado Diaz a little deeper in her game. She's got 6 digs. That one just wide. Some curious looks on that decision, but they won't take another look at it. 16-15, Shannon to serve it. Won a beach championship twice as a team at Xavier College Prep, did Shields. Pretty play there by Gallus on Levinska. She gets another shot. Hodge right behind, ready to roll. And into the net. Wilson comes up empty that time, 17-15.
That's exactly what happened to me. Bro, that's a shitty die job, man.
ASU 399 errors on the year, just 12.8%. Arizona 20%. Or check that per match, I should say. 12.8 per match. 20 per match for Arizona as that one sails wide. Point Arizona Wildcats. Big swing that time. A kill by Maldonado Diaz. Kenzie Shanehard will serve it. 3-time regional champ at Gilbert High School up in the Phoenix area. Abello, slam. The kill from Roberta that time. She saved some of her best work for Pac-12 play. Over 200 kills this year. More than 40 blocks as well. And in the biggest win, Sabello has been there. An ace, the big surprise, Jillian Neal. She's got a couple of aces. She's got 15 on the year, along with 16 digs. She started to make things really tough for her teammates in practice. Otherwise, wasn't going to see a ton of playing time this year. And then suddenly, she did. And a great decision to keep a freshman like that developing, especially when you return a couple of fifth-year players. Let's listen to the announcement of Claire and Mary.
Aren't you so sad that was our last game of bullet? Wait, you coming back for a 5th year, right? Because I am. We'll be back. See you next year.
So you speak of the future, as we were speaking about with players like Neal, but then you have the veteran leadership of players like Mary Schroll. The libero's got 7 digs. She's good for nearly 4 digs per set on the year. Claire Jeter, really great all-around player. Her block game is certainly the best part as a middle blocker, but she's got 5 kills. Has always throughout her career hit to a very high percentage. You can see what she has done, and you can see she's 5th in the Pac-12 this year. So that's good news. Very good news for J.J. Van Neal. It's a team that's going to the NCAA tournament, returns a couple of 50-year players. Nice little run by Jillian Neal, looking for her 3rd ace of the day. Instead, a little bit strong. That's her 13th service error to go along with 15 aces on the year, 1917. By the way, out of Del Norte High School in San Diego, California. Played for Wave Volleyball, had a big set winner in the first set, and that win against number 5 Oregon. It was Jillian Neal that had that ace. Just a bit too strong. Anna Heath with a service error. Back-to-back points handed from one side to another. Well, Heath is a great story, too. Shouldering a lot more of the load this year, nearly 10 assists per set. That's another sophomore as they build with Wilson. And players that are so important, younger players that will be a big part of the future. Good to see Tucker get an extended timeout there, but it's an answer on the other side. Got hands and a kill from Levinska. That's 8 for Marta. 21-17. ASU has not been to the NCAA tournament in 8 years. 8 years. Schroll with an excellent effort. Sear with the kill as that one climbs along the net. And Jelly Sear, the well-rounded player, the beautiful passer. But it all starts with the incredible athletic dig by Mary Schroll. Mom, by the way, Mary's mom, Tiffany, played at Northern Arizona. Her sis, Caitlin, played at Embry-Riddle. Taylor at Benedictine College. A lot of volleyball in the family of Mary Schroll. As that service error pulls Arizona within 4. They've had runs of 5-0. Let's see if they can have one right now. Make things interesting. Haven Ray, Peoria, Arizona, Sunrise Mountain High School. She's got 14 aces this year. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, isn't it, folks? Zariska Stella from Omaha, Nebraska, the business major. Just what she thought was a nice little dig on a serve. Ended up climbing right over the net. She'll take it. And an ace. 24 as they ease closer towards set point. The aces continue to stack up. That is 6 for ASU. Better set 3 per set. Set point. Marta looks to put it away. The journey will be fun, won't it? Tucker with the kill. .6'3" of athleticism and future. Verado High School in Buckeye, Arizona. Tough little serve to deal with. Sear, hands, there's an answer. Elena Johnson with the block. Maldonado Diaz was there as well. 24-20. They've had runs of 4. They've had runs of 5. Tough serve. Got a joust at the net. And a quick dump with effect. Elena Johnson with the kill. Quick call of timeout by JJ. That's vision right there. She saw the open hardwood. Daughter of Candace and Ken. Elena Johnson, the Ohioan, stepping up. Is there a fun little run for the Cats? Let's find out.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who scans this QR code. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and ask about the Bosley Guarantee.
It's an Arizona Wildcats 3-0 run. They have been a streaky team, just haven't been able to start strong. So they've been digging out of holes against one of the top teams in the country in ASU. ASU hanging at about the 18th spot in the RPI. This is a rivalry matchup. That one sails a bit off the mark. Attempted to set it to Sear. Jelly may have leaped a bit early. Shields may tell you I could have locked it down even more. Either way, it's 24-22, and it's a 4-0 run. Joy Gallus. Shields, Jeter. Hodge. That one is deep. Second set goes to ASU. The improbable year continues for the ASU Sun Devils in a match in which they would hope to stay strong heading into the NCAA tournament. They've had a fight in their hands, but in the end, they win the first two sets here in Tucson. On a gorgeous of the past November evening here in Tucson, Arizona, we peek around the rest of the conference, and all of the matches but one were completed yesterday. And it was a Utah win over Colorado. It was a Stanford sweep of Cal, a 5-setter. Reft and Keller, the two coaches, but UCLA, Alfie Ref's team was victorious. And it was Washington State Jen Greeny's team with the sweep of Washington. And then, of course, it was an Oregon sweep of Oregon State. And that one earlier today, Matt Olner and his team for Oregon, and the Ducks continue their spectacular year. And now they all wait to find out who will be hosting, to find out who is in. Talking about teams possibly on the bubble in this, the final regular season match in Pac-12 history in the sport of volleyball. What a beautiful serve, and somehow it's kept alive. See if Arizona can start strong. Levinska there that time. Shannon tried to dump it deep. Beautiful dig. Zareska kept it alive with a pretty dig. Starting strong, Sear finds Hodge. And underneath the net, violation that time. Point Arizona as they jump out to a 1-0 lead. Schroll is served. Block at the net. Jeter ready again. She has been strong in that area with her setter by her side, the versatile Shannon Shields. He set Hodge very nicely, such a powerful arm and perfectly timed as we get things going here in the third 1-1. Sears starts it with the serve. Hodge takes another shot. Buries it just inside that back line. Beautiful swing from about 7 feet deep from Jalen Hodge. Not only those 300-plus kills for Hodge, but 40 blocks as well on the season all told. Defense has improved, and celebrating her before the match. As Jalen again, Shields and Jeter with an answer. From the attack line. Had to hang for that one a minute. Marta with the kill. Levinska with her 9th. Getting just a tick under 200 on the match, but she's got 9 kills, more than anyone in this match. Of course, Levinska averages 4.7 kills per match, more than 500 this year coming in. She's hit a robust 350 on the year. Jelly Sear couldn't do anything with that hammer swing. Big swing. 3-2 Wildcats. Maldonado Diaz, her 9th kill.
I have plenty of aim.
Jalen Hodge with a tough serve. Those things out of system for ASU. Block attempt is wide. McLaughlin Habello. Johnson with the kill. Elena. A junior, she'll return next year with impact. More and more playing time, you can bet. She really came of age in a couple of wins, did Johnson, as that one goes ASU's way that time. But you talk about it as we show her one more time. She had 14 kills, hit 583 in a couple of wins. In a year in which wins have been hard to come by, Utah, Colorado, 2 wins. She had a couple of blocks, but hit 583 with 14 kills. Those are moments that you build on, that you're excited to joust at the net that time. Not much you can do, and a smile with those shoulders shimmying. That's a fun reaction. The confidence continues to blossom for a cornerstone of this program. Standing 6'3". Program will be under her watchful eye as a senior next year, you can bet. Shaynart just a freshman. She'll play a big role next year as well. Defensive role, libero role. Abello with the kill. Here comes a tough serve of Jillian Neal. Her dad, Steven, by the way, played in the NFL for a long time. Has a couple of Super Bowl rings with the Patriots after playing at Cal State Bakersfield. Neal kept it alive. Nice job. Got a dig. She'll stack some digs up from that back line. And a crush. Jordan Wilson. What beautiful set. It was great communication as the set right over the head of Journey Tucker. Starting to see moments like that you build upon. Boy, it'd be nice for these Cats in the final match of the year to grab a set, grab 2, make it interesting as that dump is effective. 6'5" is the number. It's been 8 years since ASU has been to the tournament. We were talking about that earlier. They went 12, 13, 14, and 15 in succession. They haven't been since. 2015's a long, long time. Jeter, nice job once she landed on her feet, dumping it right back over. And a block at the net that ends up wide. Block attempt, I should say. Maldonado Diaz credited with that kill and a big swing, 7-5. Arizona hitting .357 in this current set. Nice and clean, the first 12 points in. There's Jelly Sear. Attempt of the block is wide. And Sear with the kill. Jelly with 6 kills. The outside hitter from Flower Mound, Texas. Business communication major. An All-American back in 2020 in high school. He had 10 kills and 18 digs against Oregon earlier this year. Shields will set Levinska. That one just didn't come together. 8-6 Arizona. Claire with the kill. Jeter. It's that quick up and over we talked about. Beautiful set. And then a great reaction from Jeter with the kill. J.J. Van Neal, when talking about Jeter, said, and I quote, as an assistant, she was one of the more frustrating players to coach against. Serve had really improved heading into this year. As Levinska digs that one out. It's there. Boy, what a play by Shields on the big swing by Hodge. Right back the other side. The veteran with the kill. Maldonado Diaz with her 11th kill. Cuts it right across the court. And she'll have the chance to serve it. 9-8 with a service error. 4 service errors for Arizona. 5 overall for ASU. You saw J.J. Van Niel a moment ago. They're a big card-playing team, too, building relationships. They play a lot of cards when they travel. That one wide. Beautiful swing, 10-8. Hodge with the kill. Talking about the characteristics and the character of his team, JJ, as Levinska is thwarted on the other side. A joust at the net. That one should drop wide. Great dig by Hodge on a huge swing, but in the end, the point goes to ASU. You see the joust, and it's on a tee at this point. Shannon, tough serve. Nearly an ace. Shields to Marta. Just inside that line. Block at the net. Come on, Elena. Having a great match. So for Johnson, 11-9, by the way, is the number. That's 4 blocks. She's got 6 kills. Elena's hitting .667. Johnson having a heck of a match. Fun to watch as Sabello takes a swing at things. Maldonado Diaz dug out nicely by Schroll. It's there for Habello again. Wow, a little bit of luck involved that time, just inside that sideline. 11-10.
It's okay, number 5. You gotta take
JJ has the New York flight rule, and he says, and I quote, "Is it the type of person, as a player for my team or as one of my teammates, that I would want to have in a nonstop flight from Phoenix to New York? Would I enjoy that person sitting next to them? If the answer is yes, that's a good thing. If it's no, not a good thing." He said, "I'd travel cross-country with any of these athletes as I got to know them, and they would so with one another." Really, really building culture. Freshman Jillian Neal. That's been one of his projects, one of the gambles, if you will, at serve. Boy, she took a shot at an ace just outside the sideline. Zadiska comes back on Estella. Anna Heath will roll now, the sibling of Alex and Andy. Played for the USA national team in 2019. Jelly Sear, a fellow Texan with the crush. .12-12. Jelly, 7 kills, hitting .385 with 10 digs. Oh, what a serve. Strong on the swing, 13-12. Watch how tough this serve is. Just dies right on the hands. Sid Hodge from the attack line. Mary Schroll serves it. It's an ace. That is 7 aces. One of the top teams in the land, for sure the #1 team in this conference from the service line. And for Mary, she had 40 aces coming in. She's got a couple today. Beautiful teamwork working together that time. Jordan Wilson with the kill. 14-13. Haven Ray played for Brandy Jans at Sunrise Mountain High School. Played for Live Wire Volleyball. That was her travel team. Claire, again, Jeter having an excellent match. Jeter's got 7 kills. Does not have an attack error. She's also got 4 blocks at the net. Up by a pair.
Some things are better left to a professional.
In hindsight, probably shouldn't have tried to remove my own appendix.
Like when it comes to finding financial advisors.
What was I thinking?
So leave it to Smart Asset to find them for you. Take the free quiz at smartasset.com. Then you'll be matched with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors. To get started, take the Advisor Match quiz now at smartasset.com.
I was this close. This close.
Pac-12 Our Stories takes you behind the curtain to bring you the most compelling and emotional stories from the Conference of Champions.
My dad always told me, control what you can control. I nailed it down to football when I realized I truly have some talent in this sport.
Cal football has been the most amazing place to embrace our family.
Pac-12 Our Stories. Watch the latest episode anytime on Pac-12 Now.
No timeouts, no huddles, just nonstop game action cut down into one fast and furious hour. Football in 60 is the ideal football fix for the busy Pac-12 fan. Catch Football in 60 anytime on demand, only on Pac-12 Network.
Welcome back to McHale on a beautiful, crisp evening. Certainly not cold. It's beautiful outside in Tucson, Arizona. And if you would have thought that we'd be getting together on the final match in Pac-12 history in the sport of volleyball, and I told you ASU would be a shoo-in for the NCAA tournament, I don't think you would have believed me if I told you that in August. They were picked by the coaches to finish in that 10th spot. They'd earned that right. It had been a couple of losing seasons in a row and an incredible turnaround for J.J. Van Niel, first-year coach at ASU. And now it becomes a brand-new season after this match. This, again, is the final match in the history of the Pac-12 in the sport of volleyball in the regular season. Jaden gets a shot. Jaden Ravensburg comes on out, the junior out of Shawnee, Kansas. She's got a couple of aces this year. Good to see her rotate in and see some time as that swing is wide from Maldonado Diaz. Jaden, the libero out of Kansas State, her initial school. She is from Kansas, Shawnee, Kansas, as she serves it again. Had 5 digs earlier this year and a big win over Utah. Boy, tough serve. Jaden's there to dig it out. Sear attempting the dink. Same thing by Hodge. 3 in a row now. How about 4? We'll joust at the net. Let's see if somebody takes a big swing. Yep, it's Sear. In and out of the hands. How about another big swing? You betcha. Maldonado Diaz with the kill. A soft back and forth is ended with a hammer. Somebody had to take a big swing. And how about the star of this program? Sophia with 12 kills, hitting .280. She's got 7 digs as well.
I got so much.
In her final match, in all of her journey as a college player, Levinska, a little punch over the net for a kill. Marta, that's 10 kills. She moves into double digits. Let's go, 17-14. Marta hitting just 143. But a team with a leading offensive player has been there for a bunch. Attempted to boot that one over. Block at the net. There's Jeter again, and Habello. The block game continues for Jeter. Been an incredible day for her overall. You can give her 5 blocks now. 7 kills and 5 blocks for Jeter. So maybe while Levinska hits just 143, she can look to a mate like Jeter. Hop on my back, she says. 18-14, ASU on top. They won the first 2 sets. There have been smaller runs from Arizona, nice runs that have certainly sent the message of 5-0, a couple of times of 4-0. And this crowd always shows so well. City of Tucson, the community here. Remember, students still back home, those that did not leave campus. There's an ace as that theme continues for ASU. 19-14, 7, make it 8 aces. And it's Sear this time with the ace. That's her second ace, Jelly Sear. She'll give it another run. Jeter there with the hands attempting the block. Shields cleans things up. Great effort there by Shannon. Crushed. And a beautiful dig on the other side by Schroll. Too strong. Point Cats. 19-15. The best ASU team in the 21st century. Heading into the postseason, wants to do so with momentum. Let's see if they can do it with the sweep. We'll see. 6-pack that time. Big swing. Right at the noggin of Jeter. Hopefully she's all right. With the smile, that's one of the hazards. It's like being a catcher in the sport of baseball. You get in the firing range sometimes, especially if you're a great defender. Oh, there's an answer back. Oh, Claire. She took it on a 6-pack a moment ago. She's still worrying about that bun on the top of her hair, and she is passionate with the swing and the answer back. She took one a moment ago, and then there's her answer. Looked over to the crowd that's been jeering her a bit right behind me. That was fun. Fun little moment. That went off the antenna, and it's wide. 2017. Jeter. Little hair maintenance as she heads off. What a match she's having. Hitting .615. She's got 5 blocks. She's got 8 kills. Let's see what kind of run Arizona can go on. Beautiful touch. Habello with the kill. Killing me softly that time. 21-17. So that's 8 kills for Habello. You've got Levinska with 10. Jeter with 8. Habello with 8. And you've got Sear with 7. Tough serve from Shields, climbs over. From the attack line. Block at the net, great effort by... And she shoves it home. Wow, Anna Heath. She had a block. She had a kill. Incredible effort. Or at least a great defensive play, not a true block. What an incredible, nice little run by Anna Heath, the sophomore and one of the future players and the stars of this program. There's that block. Now watch this. It's here. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. That's fun. All right, it's 21-18. Levinska with a kill. In and out of the hands that time. She took it right at Journey Tucker and Jordan Wilson. 22-18. Another chance for Jillian. Neal will serve it. She's got 2 aces today already. She's got 3 aces today. Well, talk about building your confidence as you head into a key role next year. Had that big ace against Oregon on the road. Just too hot to handle for Sofia Maldonado Diaz. And a quick call of timeout. 23-18. They're going to miss Mary Schroll, certainly ASU. They're going to miss Sabello. Claire Jeter's opted to come back. Oh, they're going to miss Shannon Shields as well. And there's some seniors here they'll miss on campus for sure for Arizona. They honored 3 before the game, and it was a wonderful celebration, certainly. Joy Gallus and her family out of Truckee, California. She was celebrated for her career here. What a journey for Jalen Hodge from Queen Creek, Arizona. Her family supporting her. Hodge from Basha High School. And then Sofia Maldonado Diaz as well. Marielle and Medgar, her family from Guadalajara in Mexico. 3 seniors, 3 outstanding players that have left this program a better program, especially as it is concerned with academics and character and leadership. And now they pass the torch. You can see her smiling in that shot. A younger player like Journey Tucker steps in. She's got a bigger responsibility, certainly. Player like Jordan Wilson, number 5 on that red jersey. She's got a bigger responsibility. Haven Ray right there, the great defender. Number 7, Anna Heath, will play a bigger role next year. As the others move on. It's got to be bittersweet for Gallus there. She's playing in her final moments. She'd love another set. Or maybe 2. Let's see if the Cats can bear down against Jillian Neal. Neal serves Hodge that time. It's a deep set. That one rolls wide. 23-19. I pulled together quite nicely for a tough set. Sent him out of system, but Jalen Hodge earns the kill that time. So for Hodge, that's 10 kills. Anna Heath with the serve. Jelly Sear with a big swing. They got to send that one over, and they will. Nice job defensively by the Cats. Levinska, oh boy. With the kill, let's hope the senior Gallus is okay. Yeah, they'll check on her quickly. They'll make sure they check on her. Oh boy, that's tough. Glad to see she's okay. Yeah, trainer comes out and checks on her. Head coach checks on her. Oh, you got to catch your breath. Her family who's here holds their breath for just a minute. She'd love to be out there and continue to play. We don't talk about it enough in this sport. This is a sport of concussions as well. And you can understand why with what you just witnessed. Boy, what a career, what a journey. Good to see Gallus come back out. Glad she's okay. Celebrated at home by her family and 5 siblings. Match point ASU. Schroll will serve it, and it's deep, and it's not done yet. Haven Ray, match point number 2. She'll serve Schroll. Big swing, it's Jelly Sear, and that'll do it. The final match in the regular season in the history of the Pac-12 Conference comes to an end. And it does so with one of the most incredible seasons in the history of the ASU Sun Devils program. It is a sweep of the rivals in a Territorial Cup matchup. Bittersweet as we celebrate these athletes and we celebrate this conference and its rich history in the sport of volleyball. We wish all the programs, including ASU, very, very best of luck from this conference as they head into the NCAA tournament. On behalf of our Pac-12 Network production team, my name is Darren Sutton. It's been an honor to be your voice of this sport for more than a decade. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend.